All right, everybody. This is Javier. This is Planet Texas. I got Sonny, who is also part of Planet Texas, and Sonny's a Commander player. He does
Yeah,
more than play Pokemon,
yep,
and he wants to talk about these bats because I made a post this morning, and he wants to talk about it. So we're going to talk about a little bit.
yep. So
Yeah.
I will say
I'll,
right now, all three of these are in my Elsha deck. Feels a little bad, but I got this in a pre-con. I traded for Mana Crypt. The only thing I actually bought outright was Jewel Lotus. Not Nadu, I don't care. He's banned in modern. He can stay banned. It's just the first three.
how much was
But
How much was Joe Lotus, anyways?
I think I got it like right when it came out, so it was like 50 or $60. So we can look at the current price.
Bro, how much is the current price?
Let
That's like the middle of the road. What is the actual like?
I like well, it says most recent sale, right? So you have the most recent sale. That's what I like about TCG Player. So they're just listing it for $50, which is interesting because,
Look
like
at
we were
that
saying,
tip. Look at that
yep.
tip right there.
Well,
Bro, that's terrible.
and that's the interesting thing because out of all of them, this is the only dead card, right? This
And
is
I
the
have an issue. I have an issue with that, Sonny.
what? What's the issue?
The fact that that is the one card in Commander that everybody should have in their decks.
Well, I guess what was their reasoning that they gave?
Bro, it
the,
says
the
Commander.
explosive turn. Yeah. Well, it's the only card that says commander, right?
Look at the title. It says Commander Legends. like,
Yeah. Well,
like
well, and when you talk about the whole competitive scene versus the rule zero, right? Like, if I'm playing my Dragons deck and someone plays Jewel Lotus and plays Ulamog on turn two, I'm not gonna play. I'm not gonna play with that guy again. I say that because I've played against a guy that's like, oh, I just have an Ulamog deck, and he plays Ulamog on turn two, exiles two players, turn one land drops, and starts mowing over the third guy. It's like, all right, if you want to play like real Magic, I've got my CEDH deck.
But I mean, but shouldn't you be like if people are doing that, shouldn't they be playing with like competitive players, like
Yeah,
competitive stuff, like not
and that
just
and that's why I have the. I guess that's my issue with the Mana Crypt with all these cards. It's like, what was it? I read a post that said Dockside combos with a ham sandwich, right? So Dockside, if someone's playing Dockside, you know they're not playing a fair deck.
so you're saying that
Or
oh
or
so
if
you're
they're
saying that
playing
a
it fairly,
woman
what?
so you're saying a woman doesn't play Dockhand because of sandwich, right?
I guess. But I mean, if you're playing Dockside fairly, like okay, it's a ritual, but this card's a combo piece. I'm not gonna play this in a fair deck, in a casual deck. Like it can go mana positive on turn two. Well, who
But you
has six artifacts on their bill on their if Dockside can go mana positive on turn two, then who am I playing against that has six artifacts on their side of the field or enchantments?
Sonny, that card is like
It's so
look
volatile.
at that. Oh God. Can you imagine all the money that everybody lost that they actually just paid it out of a singles, like
And you know
just
what's
up and
funny
bottom
is,
from the store?
like I said, I got this in the Commander Precon. I bought it was Savine. Well, that's what it was. It's the one that had Elsha in it. It had Elsha and it had Dockside. And from there, I just upgraded slowly until it was a competitive deck. And I love this deck. But now I'm going to have to find three cards to substitute,
See,
which is
but
okay.
that dock side actually plays in Legacy, so it actually still has a place.
Yeah, it still has a place. Mana Crypt is now only legal in Vintage, which I don't. It'd be interesting to see what the price looks like in 6 months.
So I don't think that's gonna take a big hit. I don't think that's
Yeah,
gonna be because like it actually sees play in Vintage.
let me get a better.
Like if we look up Mana Crypts, and then if we look up Mana Crypt and we just like find decks in Vintage, I bet there's gonna be a lot of them.
Hmm, but it
Look
was
at
a
this.
$200 card.
Look
Just
at that
dip.
shit.
It's just hey, what happened on this date? Wait.
Look at that dip,
Up
man.
tinfoil hat.
It's like...
Why did the price dip before the ban announcement? Ooh,
I wonder who had
these things.
an idea of like this ban was happening. Like, I
Well, that's
wonder
the
how many
thing.
people had the
The ban
information.
list happened. I don't want to go full conspiracy theorist, but that I wasn't even going to talk about that.
What do you
The
mean?
ban
That's why
list
we're
happened on the
here.
21st. The ban happened on the 23rd, but yet the price had already dropped 37% 2 days before the ban list
Bro,
started.
that's why you wanted to talk about it because they get mad, and oh well,
Yeah.
But somebody had to know this was happening. Somebody had to be like, man, we need to get rid of these cards before
What
they.
was it? Where did they come out and say we talked with the ban list and the oh, we didn't just do this. We've been talking about this for a year, so you knew this was going to get banned for a year.
But apparently Magic themselves don't actually have anything to do with the commander list. There's
Yeah.
some there's some Illuminati group, like there's like their own Avengers, their own like team, their own Power Rangers, what do you want to call it? Like their own little set of people that that make this up of like who's gonna get banned on what, and
Yeah.
like there has to be a group of people out there that are like, yeah, we're done with this. I wonder if we already hit our amount of money that we're gonna get.
Right. Because when did that special set come out? When did the
I mean,
Ixalan
that
Lost
stuff has been
Caverns of
out for a few
Ixalan?
years, right?
I don't know.
Exxon was like 2 years ago, I think.
Lost Caverns last year, so it was a year
Last
ago.
year. Shit, I
They're
was way
like,
off.
so they could have been like, "Hey, we're thinking about banning Mana Crypt." They're like, "Bet special printings, let's go."
You
No,
know,
even then, if they plan this stuff 2 years in advance, so they could have been like, "Well, let's get our money before they ban it."
that makes me wonder about One Rings. When I
Well,
see
here's
them
the
hit all
thing,
these
like,
cards all in one day.
well, my question is like, why now? Like, Mana Crypt's been in the format. Like, why? Like, forget the whole unfun, whatever. Like, I don't even know what to say
Like you need a
because
hug or
these
something, or what?
cards.
Like,
Well, no, these cards have been in the format, so it's not like Nadu where it came in and it started breaking modern and it clearly needs to be banned. But why ban this now? Like we know it's a card. You're either playing in a competitive deck or you're trying to make your 8 mana dragons deck slightly better, right? So why ban it now?
well, why did Natu get the ban? Why did the bird
Why
get the
did
ban?
why did they give the bird the word?
Yeah. Why did the bird get the ban? Like I
I'm
know why
trying
I got
to
the ban in modern. I wonder if they got the same ban because of the same thing.
okay. Let's see if I can do this.
Like, does it give you a reason why the bird got banned?
Can you still see my screen?
Yeah, I can still see it.
Uh let's see.
Like, have they even given a statement
Where
about the
is
bird?
okay?
Oh, there you go.
Nadu has been ejected from multiple formats. Hold on. Well, Nadu has been ejected from modern. Okay.
Yeah,
Has been
it's too
ejected,
good.
so it's no surprise that we took a close look at it for Commander. Sometimes are fine for Commander, but our observations, yeah. Well, it's what, like a Cheerios deck, right? So you play Nadu, you play Lightning Greaves, you play a bunch of 0-drop creatures. Like, okay, I can see why Nadu is a problem because even in Commander, this Lightning Greaves combo, yeah. And they immediately defended why we didn't ban Solar.
Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm like. How is this card not like? I'm surprised.
Well, because they have the philosophy of, okay, Judgment's banned, but Armageddon's still fine because it's a philosophical ban. So are they kind of like soft banning Soul Rings? Like, hey, we banned Mana Crypts.
So they were just
This
like,
is
we're
no
gonna leave
fun.
Soul Ring in there because it's just like,
Yeah, because it's in every precon for the past what 9, 10 years, whenever the
you see, that's
precon
what I
started
feel
coming
like.
out.
Jeweled Lotus should. Jeweled Lotus should have been that card,
Right?
and I
Like
don't
this
think it would
Crypt,
have.
yeah. Well, and then
Like
Dockside. That's the other
that's
thing is they reprinted Dockside. I was happy about that. You know, I still had my copy, but it's like, yeah, more people get into CDH. We could talk about that whole philosophy. Like, you know, if
what
I'm someone, if someone goes,
competitive
yeah,
commander.
if someone goes land mana crypt dockside, creates 6 treasures, well, I know I've lost the game, and two, who on the other side of the battlefield had 6 artifacts and or enchantments? Like, I'm fine with that because I like playing CEDH because here's what's happening. Well, here's what's happening down in Corpus. I had a person say, "Oh, it's not a CEDH deck," so I bring out my tokens deck, right? My Timmy tokens deck, and then he combos off on turn 4, goes and trades for a demonic tutor, and say, "Okay, now it's a CEDH deck." It's like you kind of like to misrepresent. And then yeah, there's only 2 LGSs here in town, so we have one that's kind of more on the high powered side, and you have the other ones that are casual. It's like if someone's playing, like I said, if someone's playing these cards, they're not a casual deck, or they're trying to make their 8 mana dragon commander slightly better.
You see, because like if I were to pull a mana crypt out from one of the Commander Legends packs, I would feel like a winner.
Yeah,
I would feel pretty good because like if I was a Commander player, which I'm not really a Commander player because I think it's like the games take too long, and then when the games go long, they go even longer.
yeah. Well, I think you would have fun with CDH because that's one of the things I like about it is because we know what we got ourselves into. If you want to combo off and play, play all the broken cards, I'm fine with that because we're all going to try to play the broken cards. But if you're playing tokens, I'm playing fucking sheep goat tribal, and you're over here going Mana Crypt, Dockside, Teamer Sabretooth, I have infinite treasures.
The
Then there's
hell?
no fun. Oh, it's just a power level 7 deck. No.
That's all
And
it
that's all we
is.
play. Like I was telling you, one of the places our FNMs we hope we fire. It's like it's the only thing I can play in tabletop now. It's like I didn't really choose Commander. It's just what everyone was playing. So I'm like, okay, let me buy this precon. Oh, Dockside, that's a cool card. I'm gonna play it. And then I slowly but surely started upgrading that deck over the period of 6 years when that 5 or 6 years when that deck came out, and now I'm just like, okay, I'm not too beat up about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if you see people saying, "Oh, I'm selling out of Magic," because I'm at the point where I don't play with these cards. I like having the cardboard, but I don't have anyone to play with in paper anymore.
Well, I wonder what is the actual cards in Commander Legends that are worth money now?
That's
Like, can we
another
look
site.
that up?
Like the original Commander Legends.
Nah, like what is worth money now? Like, what are the chase? What is the reason why we should buy Commander Legends?
Like a pack or a box of Commander Legends.
Any of it now? Any of it?
Let's see.
Now that the Joel Lotus is banned or the Joel Lotus is banned, like Mana Crypt is not playable.
I'm trying to find it. Commander Masters. All right. Tabletop. Price. High to low. The Great Henge doubling season.
The Great Henge is in the Commander's Legend.
Yeah, dude. I should have kept that when Old Drain came out. I pulled that in a pack and I sold that for $10. Like at this point, I'm so far into it. I'm just like, whatever. Doubling season, Avison, Rift. That's like I've been playing for a long time, so like I have a Cyclonic Rift. I got it for $10, so that
I mean,
kind
I
of
think we
cancels out
own
the
most of
Great
these
Henge.
cards that are just like
Yeah.
reprints. I think we actually own
Finale, the
They
Dragon, Perforos. I have a Perforos.
See, now we're getting into the $20 range right here.
Yeah, but the hey, I got the Chase Mythic was Jewel Lotus.
And that's not even that. That's already like it lost half
Now
its
it's the
value.
Great Henge. Now it's 2 green cards. Now it's Great Henge and doubling season. And see, doubling season, I don't see that in CEDH. You see that in casual fun decks when you want to double tokens or play Planeswalker Tribal, right? It's like,
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to play when
let's see them ban doubling season and watch all the casual players that poke the fun at CEDH get mad. Like, well, you have other cards.
I
It's
mean,
not
like,
accessible.
what are going to be the next cards that they're going to ban? Like, what are the next like series of stuff that
goes
Commander
into
players
the
love?
that goes into the separate like CEDH and EDH ban list, which I was not for. But now I'm like, if the rules committee is going to be doing this, then I guess there should be a separate format. Because I mean, I want to go play CEDH somewhere. You know, I have the cards, I have my dual lands, I have a Lion's Eye Diamond now. But I'm not going to make fun of someone for proxying a Lion's Eye Diamond because you know what? It may be next on the chopping block. But then it goes into, well, no one's playing Lion's Eye Diamond in a fair Magic.
Yeah,
right?
like
LED in a fair deck is not good.
It doesn't exist if you're playing LED in a fair deck.
Yeah, I'm not going to pitch LED to cast Selvala on turn 1 and have an empty hand.
Yeah, no one's gonna care about that.
But you know, Selvala on turn 1 with the Jewel Lotus was pretty sweet.
You know what else be sweet is if a lot of these players will be able to actually play the Jewel Lotus.
Yeah.
Like, or maybe there's a chance that they're actually gonna print a new Jewel Lotus, like something that's not
what was that
broken
post?
like that.
What was that post? Well, maybe.
There's
or
always
say,
that
you
chance.
can only cast this after turn 3 or something like that. It's like it's your first
you know, like they're gonna somewhat like make a change to it.
Ooh, here's another one. Vamp Tutor.
Which one is this? Is this the
this is the first one. This is Vampiric Tutor.
But look at the prices though. Look at that stuff. It's like does it really say $30? $35. Like it goes from 90. It goes from 90 to 40.
To 40.
Now it's like 40 to 40.
Yep, 40 to 35 to Commander's Plate out. Sakashima, Scroll Rack.
Yeah, we really own like all these cards, don't we?
Yeah, I have my opposition agent. But where's that one card? That card that got banned. It's the Merfolk Pirate. I keep forgetting its name because it's banned now.
Merfolk Pirate was that one. I feel like I play with it. The hell is it?
It's like $1 rare now. Where is it at? Hull Breacher, right there. Hull Breacher.
That's a ban card. I play with that card.
In Commander or in Legacy?
Legacy.
Yeah. It's in Legacy. Card. It was a $30 here. Let's show you the price. Can you guess? Just take a guess. When this card was banned? Huh.
I'll say about right there, yeah. Right about
right there. Well, because Hull Breacher is just a strictly better Smothering Tithe.
You see, but those
and you know what? I was not mad about Hull Breacher at all. I was like, I understand. It's a better Smothering Tithe in blue. We don't need Sonny,
that. I have to say, like, all these cards that get banned, they all have places that they can be useful in, like in other formats. Except like they get, it kind of sucks that if the people don't play the formats.
Yeah.
It kind of sucks if they don't play that format, but certainly, like, there's places for them.
Yeah.
Like, my only real complaint is always been that Jeweled Lotus. It's like, how the hell did that get banned? And that's
yeah.
And that's really like the prime card. That's the card that actually makes Commander.
Well, and then you also go to like outside of the Power 9, right? Like Mana Crypt is only played in Vintage. Now I'm curious. Like you said, using other people's resources.
That's fine.
So what decks is this played? Shops. Yeah, Vintage.
Yeah, it's all Vintage.
Shops. Oh yeah, people were like, next on the ban list, Crom, Timna, Tana, all the CEDH commander. Let's ban Roger Silas.
How much is Cissei's the weather captain? How much is she now?
I don't think.
I actually have her foil, $1.
CEDH Cissei? What is the
no, like the Weatherlight one, the first one.
Oh, the Cissei.
Yeah, the green what? The green.
Yeah, just Captain Cissei.
White one. Yeah.
$20.
Yeah. That would be more expensive than that.
I've played against it. It's pretty nasty.
That's the only commander deck I own.
You just go get Gaia's Cradle. You have one?
What, Gaia's Cradle? I have
you
one.
just go no, the Cissei.
Yeah, I have
go
one.
You literally just go get Gaia's Cradle and then start playing big creatures on turn 3 or 4, and it's pretty nasty.
Sweet.
You should totally build one so we could play Commander.
We should. But yeah, we're fixing to get off. We got like about less than 5 minutes now. Well, Sonny, did you want anything else to say before we get off?
No. I just want to know why now. This card's been existing for a while. And I want to know who was complaining about this. Not mad at the people that are complaining about it, but this card's been in the format for a while. Are they coming after CEDH?
I guess, man. I guess they don't like money.
The literally only reason why I've held on, man. I haven't been, I'm selling all my Magic cards, but CEDH is literally the only reason why I play Magic or even care right now.
Well, you still have your Pokemon. You still have the other games.
I have Pokemon. Yeah. That's why I started playing Pokemon again, because I want to flick cardboard around. I want to flick cardboard around. But yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to get off here. I want to thank everybody. We're going to post this, and hopefully you watch it and have a little enjoyment of us complaining about the bans.